Morning, everybody. Well, look at how nice it is outside. There's a big ass black bear out there. Okay, look at there's the Pip. There's Tia, Tippy, and Jack. They're all pigging out. Okay. Well, one of my all-time favorites is French onion soup, and real simple, real simple. So I'm going to show this to you guys the way I like doing it. Okay, a couple onions. Cut these babies in half. Turn the oven on. The stove. Get your favorite stainless steel pot, whatever pot you want. Olive oil. A couple of swirls. Wonder where I could put this so you can see it better. Nowhere. Like that? Yeah, okay. So then you get these babies, and just do that. Onions are cheap. Okay? And then cut them up like this. Fingers back, right? So we don't cut our fingers off. And they don't gotta be super small or super fine. Okay? Like that. Take them and into the onion, into the, okay? French onion soup is super simple. Now we're gonna do the rest of the onions and I'm gonna get back to you with the rest of it. Okay, all the onions are cut. Listen to the sizzle. Don't add anything else. Maybe a little bit more olive oil. Good stuff too, right? Okay. Okay, the only thing I'd recommend putting in at this point here is a little bit of pepper. Okay? It's not garlic and French onion soup. It's not. Okay, and maybe just a tad of salt. Don't forget when you do the beef stock's going to have a lot of salt in it. They always do. So I'm going to go look for a beef stock, or I'm going to show you how to really just kind of make it yourself. You buy a little bit of beef bouillon, in a cup, tall glass cup. I'm going to show you, and then little beef bouillon and a little bit of cornstarch. Not a whole lot. You don't want this to be a stew. You want it to be a soup. Okay, you guys? Okay, great stuff. Just take a chunk of it out. I don't care if it's dry. Just take some out. Add, oh wait a second. Remember what I said about a bit of cornstarch? Not a whole hell of a lot. Just a little bit. Because you want this to have a nice smooth, you want the soup to be just smooth. Look at that. Oh, maybe a bit more. Okay. Cold water. This all can be adjusted later. Okay. That's your beef stock. Okay, onions, beef stock. A little bit of cornstarch in there. Notice how I comb my hair. I made myself look a little bit better for this video. Okay, this is how I start my morning. You know, I don't always just get the fuck out to the studio. I was out in the studio this morning working on a belt buckle for a brother in Europe. One of my silver ones. I should maybe do a little bit on that. Then I've got, I do a buckle a month now. And so I'm working on that. And I'm doing the horse paddocks, as you can see in some of my videos. And we've got the little horse here. I've got my dogs, I've got my chickens. You know, I'm semi-retired, and so here I am. Fate has put me on this farm. And, oh, look at this. See, now this is starting to brown nicely, see? This is what we want. There's lots of onions in here because I'm going to do a little onion sandwich. Okay? I don't tell too many people about this, but this is the greatest thing. Okay. No kitchen is complete without like sourdough. a nice rye. Okay, and you get us a nice piece of this. Okay, into the toaster. Get that ready, all buttered up. Then you pile onions on top of it and you put that aside. Then you make your soup. Then you go sit and watch TV and have a fried onion sandwich with your coffee. It doesn't get any better than that. Okay, you guys. Okay, important step, butter, onions. Okay, let's see if we can try to figure this out, you guys. I should have brought a tripod in here. Okay, look at the onions. Put the butter in there right now. Okay. Because those onions are just about ready. Okay, this butter is important. That last little step here, butter. There was just a tiny bit of salt and pepper. Okay, this baby here, butter it. Okay, you don't eat this every fucking day, all this butter and everything, right? Okay, now, pile a bunch of onions on here. Okay, look at that, something like that. Okay, now put that aside. Okay, yum, 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 yum. And get this up to high heat. Stir this baby up. Look how nice and thick okay. We didn't add turkey meatballs. We didn't add garlic. We didn't add broccoli or anything else. French onion soup. Okay, the only thing you get to add to this is butter and pepper, okay? I'm going to show you this in a bowl. You know, and afterwards, I got some nice cheese here. Lisa went down to, the lovely Italian went down to the States and she brought back a whole bunch of cheese. You know, they're going to do the shopping down there. And so I'll put this aside for dinner tonight. Excuse me. I'll cut the crust off a bunch of bread, pile cheeses on it, throw it under the broiler, let it cool down a little bit, have the hot soup, those on top of there with a nice salad, and maybe some turkey meatballs on the side. Okay, you guys? Try to have a good day today. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe, hit the like button. If you like my little girls, Pippi, where'd Tippy go? Oh, right, they're both right there, right? Okay, and I got my thumb over the thing. Today's video is gonna be all over the place. Hi, Tia. Tia's my Mexican rescue. Hi, sweetie. She's sometimes a little skittish. Hi, how you doing? How you guys doing? Your best buddies. Okay, so if you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm monetized, I've got commercials going. All right, watch the bloody commercials. Oh, that's good coffee. Okay, so yeah, I had it up on high there, right? Because I want that the bouillon and the cornstarch to come to a boil. Okay, so that's going to give it just a little bit of a thickness to it. Not a whole lot. You don't want a whole lot. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, right to a nice boil. And that's plenty of soup for me and Lisa. Maybe even a bowl for Mitch. Turn this off. Cover it up. Put it aside. And that's and this. Oh. And I'm going to find a cup of coffee for myself. That's nice and warm. Yes, I warm up the leftover coffee. Okay, I will see you guys maybe in the studio. Maybe I'll walk past the horse first and I'll show you guys the studio. Look at what kind of a beautiful day it is. Any bears out here? We had a bear this morning coming across right there. They cut across and then they go into the back of his property. It's the de Bonneville Slough over there, and there's probably about, I don't know, a couple hundred acres of blueberries over there. So the bears are trying to get the last of the blueberries, and they're around here thick. We had a mama and a sow and two cubs in the back yesterday, and we try to do our best to chase them off without killing them. Okay, you guys, reach out to a pal, right? Try to take some. I think somebody wants to take me for lunch today. That'd be nice. Maybe. Really? The crows are waiting. The Italian feeds them in the morning. I know you shouldn't, but there's so many scraps and stuff like that. We give them to the chickens and the crows and stuff like that. Everybody's happy around here. Okay, you guys, have a great day. Okay. I don't think it would have been right to eat this onion sandwich without showing you. Look at that. The butter on there, and the salt, the pepper. Oh, but you're tasting the onions. Oh wait, and a cup of coffee. Okay, you guys. I'll see you in the studio. Okay, so it's moving along nicely. That's out of the magnetic tumbler. It's not by any means. I might put it in there for a little bit longer. But I'm gonna put a couple red eyes in it. Yeah, I think so. Some red eyes, and then we're gonna polish it up and see how it goes. That'll be nice. Okay, so I've already put aside some 3mm. I think those will be big enough. So what do we have to do first? We have to figure out what foot controls what. Why is there all these apples in here like that? Huh. Must be the little kids. The little kids. The kids? My little puppy dogs. Right there. That's the one I want. Little ball burr. Make a hole through here. Make a hole where the eyes are, right? So the bottom of the gem, make sure you clean that up a little bit so it doesn't snag on the clothing. Those are 3mm. So let's find a 3mm. 3.24. This one here might be it. 3.15. What size is that? That's too small. That's just right. Huh. Okay, I did a second look and I found a 3. Okay? Because I was having to, man, I was, Okay? Yeah, that's just beautiful. Okay, so let's put this down on the piece of work area like this, and then I'm using a beading tool, and I'm bringing up a little piece of gold on top of the gem, right? So that it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this here so it doesn't fall, and I'm gonna take one of these hand pieces off and put this on there. Okay, and I'm gonna put this in its spot, and I'm going to get this like this, maybe like that. Like that. Nope. Like that. Okay, look at that. That's not going anywhere. Now, this is a hammer This is a hammer handpiece. So I'm gonna hammer the edges. Let's say, hopefully they haven't moved now. Now that I put that little bead there, okay, those aren't going anywhere. And then those eyes are never going to come out. Okay? Take the 40 sets of eyes off. Okay, this is going to be a long video. So that's looking pretty good now, eh? It's hard to get these videos to do it justice, but wow. Ultra polished, nice red gem eyes. What a great piece. Okay, well, that video is going to be long enough. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, make a comment. Hey, hey! Tippy, Tippy! If you got far, I got a new horse, little mini horse that's in the video. Bringing it home from the auction. Up, we're going to go up there instead. Okay, that's her spot.